All right, please excuse me if I told you this story before. It's a story about Rabbi Yonatan Eibeshitz. And Rabbi Yonatan Eibeshitz was a tremendous genius. He lived like, what, I think before the Arizal, like 500 years ago, something like that. Lived. And he was a tremendous genius. He was like, right before the Baal Shem Tov, he must have been. Yonatan Eibeshitz. And he lived in Prague, Czechoslovakia, so he was a tremendous genius. And so the story is told that the priest that was in Czechoslovakia, of course, it was a Catholic country, whatever. And the whole essence of what that religion is to, destroy Judaism. Judaism that's the Old Testament. Now there's a New Testament, a new world. So the priest over there would always argue with Rabbi with Rabbi Eibeshitz. So he said to Rabbi Eibeshitz, it says in your Bible that you have to go according to the majority, right? And he said, right, that's what it says. Achrei Rabim Lahatot, you have to go after. So, well, the vast majority of the world, they are, Christians. They don't believe like you. And Messiah already came and all this stuff. So he said, oh, well, I can explain why. He said, why? He says, because you're stupid. That's why. You have to go after the majority if the majority are, normal people. But if stupid people, you don't have to go after them. Even the whole world says, well, how can you say a thing like that? He says, I'll prove it to you. Come with me. Said, first of all, let's go into the synagogue. They went to the synagogue and everybody stood up. Rabbi Eibeshitz is here, said, I would like to read from the Bible, from the Torah. And the Jews have been reading since Moses got the Torah on Mount Sinai. The Jews have been reading the Torah 3 times every week. They say Ezra made a 4th time, in case on Shabbat and on Yom Sheni, and Monday and on Thursday. Monday and Thursday, they just read like one portion, 1/7 of the reading. On Shabbat, they read the whole thing. Anyway, so he came in, it was on a Monday, and he said, I would like to stand up and read. They said, of course, what's the question? So everybody came in. Oh, he told the priest to take his signs off, they have these crosses, and take it off. You can't take that into a synagogue. That's idolatry. That's what we believe. So he took it off, no problem. And they went in, he stood in the corner. So the rabbi got up and he started reading this week's Torah portion. What's this Torah portion? The Bamidbar, right? And it says, Vayomer Hashem el Moshe, or is it here? Vayedaber Hashem el Moshe, B'midbar Sinai. It says, Vayedaber Hashem el Moshe, B'midbar Sinai lemor. Right? Vayedaber. So he got up and he started reading. Somebody made the blessing, and he said, Vayomer Hashem. I said, wait, Rabbi, it's Vayedaber Hashem. Oh, yeah. Good. V'diber Hashem. It's Rabbi. It's not Diber. Vayedaber. I said, oh, yeah, so excuse me. V'dover Hashem. They said, Rabbi, listen, maybe you don't feel good. Maybe let somebody else read, please. Just, we all love you. And the rabbi said, oh, okay, no problem. He got, maybe I'm not feeling good today. He said to the priest, now those people, they all revere me. They know I'm the rabbi. They'll do anything that I tell them, they'll do. But I made one little tiny mistake in the Torah, and they forgot all about, giving me honor, and, maybe I'll get mad at them. And immediately they corrected me time after time. That shows that the Torah, first of all, the Jews know the Torah, and second of all, that you can't make one mistake in the Torah. Now, that's step number 1. Step number 2, come with me to the square. They went to the square, to the Jewish square, and they look up, and everybody says, what do you see, Rabbi? The rabbi said, I see the angel Michael sitting on a cloud. And people walk by and they say, what's going on? Said, the rabbi says he sees the angel Michael sitting on a cloud. So he was looking up, They say, listen, maybe the rabbi just has like a stiff neck or something. I mean, you sure that's what he said? They said, yeah, I asked him. And said, people are looking at me and said, Rabbi, listen, what do you see over there? The angel Michael sitting on a cloud. He says, Rabbi, listen, maybe you don't feel good. You know, I heard you made a mistake in reading in the Torah. Maybe you should go home, get a little bit of rest. I don't think that's. I said, oh, okay. So now says to the priest, come with me to the regular square, right? That was the Jewish square, not the regular square. He said, now you just do what I do. The rabbi looks up, the priest looks up, everyone comes by and says, what do you see? Your highness, your holiness, what do you see? So the rabbi says, we see the angel Michael sitting on a cloud. Everyone says, the angel Michael sitting on a cloud. They all fall down to their knees and they're praying. People come, they go home and they bring their children for blessings and they're willing to do anything. And the word gets around, the place is packed with thousands of people. The angel Michael is sitting on a cloud. Do you see him? The priests, and they all see him. And the rabbi says, okay, that's the point. You understand? The point is these people, they revere me. As soon as I made one small mistake or one thing that wasn't it wasn't according to the Torah to them, they said that, listen, maybe there's something wrong with the rabbi. But with that, not you. As soon as you said anything, even if it was the most ridiculous thing in the world, they all believe it. That's what I say. That's why we don't go according to you people, because you're stupid. As far as God goes. As far as other things, you're smart. As far as other things, you know, you're the scientists and mathematicians and doctors and lawyers, no different than anybody else. You know, no different from anybody else. But as far as God goes, we can't go according to what you say. We can't go according to the majority. And that is the story of Rabbi Jonathan Eibeshitz. And soon everyone will look at the world from the Jewish point of view that God is creating us. God is infinitely close. The world is infinitely good. And every human being is infinitely good. We just have to reveal it. And that's what Mashiach is going to do. That's why we need Mashiach now.